big V8 in a Challenger. It's the last year model, period.
But you just said they can't move them.
They can't move them because the government won't let them sell any more V8s.
The government?
What government?
Well, I don't know. That depends come November because after the debate went off, a lot of manufacturers have frozen in their tracks about the EV. So it looks like Trump's getting in. Kiss your battery goodbye.
Oh, yeah, that looks like, that video you sent me about that. Yep, I think you're right. I think there might be another V8 Charger coming out. Absolutely.
They've already opened up the order forms for the 392 Jeep for the Rubicon, which were not going to be produced. And, of course, we know that the Durango's are going to be produced. But yes, you're right. Come August, the 2025 production model opens up in the factory. So we're looking at 2023's series, 2-year-old vehicle. So, and everybody's on hold because if the Daytona comes out with a 392 Hemi or whatever happens here in November, then the dealer's going to be really stuck with some turds on the lot because everybody's going to want the new Charger and the new deal and the blah, blah, blah. So, just like the Hornet. So you go in there and look at a Hornet and they want 46 grand. I'd walk and say, listen, I'll write you a check for 20 grand right now because that's about all it's worth.
Oh my God, they had a shit ton of those out there too. I sat in one, I'm like, this feels like a Dodge Journey.
Uh-huh. Why wouldn't you get one, 3 years old or something for half the price? Right, for less.
These vehicles are almost more than a new car in the past 5 years, man. You don't want to touch the used car market because they've been shit in, farted in, and they actually cost more than a new car right now. That's just the way it's been since 2009. Since the COVID era, used cars are crazy expensive. New cars are cheap.
Yeah, it just sounds like the salesman blowing smoke up your ass.
No, I promise you it's the truth.
Yeah, you lose on it. Your interest rate's going to be double of what you're going to get on a new vehicle.
Yeah. But you're going to drop 40 grand. You going to pay cash or you going to finance that thing?
Well, probably financing half. Yeah, that's about what it's going to look at.
You sell one of those Jeeps and then, slap that down. Yeah.
Well, the Jeep I'm driving now is about 75 grand, and I owe less than 20, so I financed that one. I don't know why, but I did. But they're going to give me 45 for it, so that takes a substantial amount of money off of the new one.
Why don't you wait? Trade it in on the new Rubicon.
I don't want a new Jeep. I'm done with Jeep.
There's no way you could do that.
You want a hot rod popping wheelies down the street.
Yeah, he wants to be bouncing and jumping up and down and just rocking and rolling down the acid town level.
That's right. Got Pac Wild body, a wide body. I got rid of it. I bought a Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. I did that for about a year, and then I left that and I went to a Jeep. I didn't like the first Jeep I had. I went and got another one. And now I'm done with it after 3 years, and I want to go back to a wide-body Scat Pack. Until you've ever driven a wide-body Scat, that's a non-supercharged 6.4-liter Hemi. Until you've driven one, don't knock it, because they are badass. I'm done with it. My wife had a what the hell did she have before? The Durango SRT. It was too much car for her, so yeah, we got her into a Jeep, and I've been cursed ever since. So I'm going to do mine first, and then we're going to get her back into a Mercedes where she wants to be.
Yeah, I can see it. they're not the right people for that vehicle. But you did good. I'll be doggone.
Tell them to buy a Genesis before you buy a Mercedes.
Oh, nice Mercedes, baby. Black Mercedes.
You drive off a lot on that. You talk about a depreciation hit.
You gotta be able to go down and hang out in the hood.
Yeah, she got the 450 AMG. I don't know, man. She's really into that right now.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta have that black Mercedes hang out down in the hood down here in Southeast Florida. Come on.
Yeah, that's what she wants, a black AMG 450 SUV, man. That's what she wants.
Oh, yeah. You'd be styling down here in Miami.
Somebody told me you lose 20% as soon as you tag one of those bad boys.
Better have that, what is that, the auto tracker there. What is that called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I sent her a picture when I was over yesterday. I sent her a picture of the new SRTs that they have that are going out. Well, I think they're keeping the Durango SRTs. But anyway, I sent her a picture and she's like, I don't need to express the expletives that she sent me back as a reply on a text, but she's like, you blah, 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 you got me out of an SRT Durango and you're going to try to take a picture of this new one and try to put me in it? You blah, 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 don't fall off the bridge on your way home.
Beep, bop, and boop.
Like, okay, that's what you want to do? Here's what I'm going to do.
I know one thing, all these the red eye only has 797 on the horsepower. But the jailbreaks, which they have down here, is 807 horsepower.
Yeah, the one jailbreak I seen yesterday was that, I don't, is it Smoke Show? I don't know what it is. It was a wide body. It was freaking awesome. I think it was 900 horsepower because it was like the Demon. It had the small 6.1 or 6.2 whatever with that big ass Demon supercharger in it. And well, it was still $90,000, but I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's sweet, but no.
Oh, and that leather interior on those calendars.
They got a bunch of jailbreaks in the conventional body or whatever. You got 807 horsepower. The poor little 275s, they got a whole net.
Yeah, if you're not in a wide body, you don't want it. Oh man, they also had they had two of them. They had the Mammoth Hennessy TRX Rams. Oh man, if I only could afford that, man. Back when I first started this bullshit that I started with the Jeep, I could have walked out of there with a TRX Hennessy, but now they got two of them, the Mammoth versions of them. One was 90, the other one was 110. Oh my God, those cars, man. Those trucks, now that's a badass truck.
TRX Hennessy, bro.
That ain't the way you wanted it.
Two-tone leather interior. Oh my God.
You ain't never drove a truck and you drove one of those. My God. It's like you hit the gas pedal and it's like you're in a rocket. It's like, wow.
And the leather interior is like a fine leather jacket in Boston in 1985.
Oh, dude, it smells like
man, just having a good old time.
Yeah, I love that smell of leather. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think next week, I think I'm going to go in there and get that TA wide body. Yeah, if they can get me anything, the green one. I don't like that green per se. It's OD green, and man, I've been around OD green most of my life. I don't want that color. If they can get me a wide body in, like, let's say, Stingray or Smoke Show or something like that, that would be badass, but not that green.
Hey, is it a flat OD green?
It's a nasty OD green. I think what's it called, Dave? B7 or something like B5 green? Some weird OD green.
It's metallic. It's a metallic green.
Looks like a Hulk.
They make two versions. They make a sassy grass green, which is just like a shiny, bright green. This is a dark green, metallic.
Almost an olive drab.
It's not SC7, that's purple. It's, damn it, I can't remember now. Hold on.
It's almost an olive drab color.
It's a lime green.
No. This one that they have is almost an olive drab. It's a dark-ish green, like army green.
No, the lime green was the one that they wanted to protrude.
So I could get a TA that's lime green, but with the black TA stripes and the black hood and roof and trunk lid, but I just don't want the... If I'm going to get a TA, it's got to be a darker color. It's got to be like a graphite or a dark blue or a black. I don't want that massive contrast in colors.
It's called F8 green.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, F8. I kept saying F6. F8 green, yeah. It's like almost an olive drabish color.
I thought if you had a ship, it'd be like a dark blue would match the cold ocean in the Arctic.
I just pulled it up. Yeah, that is an ugly. No, I don't like that.
You don't want to be in a place like
It's
that.
not bad per se, but if I'm going to pay that much money, I'd rather have, they got that electric blue or whatever. That's a phenomenal color. But if I'm getting a TA, TAs have the carbon fiber hood, roof, and trunk lid to lighten up the weight of the car. I think I'd rather not have that contrast and have something like Stingray would be really a black or a darker color.
Hey, Mike, is it true? Are those things coming with the option for the ceramic coating?
You can order it, yeah. Usually, whenever you buy something like that, man, that's always your salesman's like, we're going to move it. And I'm like, well, let's do this deal. And they come with their best deal. And they say, well, I like this deal, but let's add this to it, and then we can make a deal. But I don't want to pay for it. Put it in, and then we get a deal. So yeah, ceramic coating, absolutely. It's only, even if they don't do it, I mean, hell, it's $600 here locally. Cliff, the guy down on Seminole Boulevard, man, he is like a statewide guy that, man, he's like one of the best in the country, actually.
Oh, I've seen his work. He'll do like a dip too. If you want any kind of neat coloring, he'll do that as well.
Yeah, he does the whole paint correction. It's cheaper if it's a brand new off the lot because there's not a lot of sand or pits in it. He'll do it new off the my wife's Durango we had done, and my Scat Pack we had done. He charged us $600 a piece because I brought two to him. He did he stripped all the wax off and then did paint correction and then redid them all with the ceramic and high buffed them, man. Dust wouldn't even stick to those cars, man. Nothing.
Or you do the clear wrap and you just wash the car with Windex.
Yeah, that scares me, man. With other things, you get Windex anywhere near it, man, it peels. So Windex always scared me with that. I had my trail boss had the clear wrap all the way up the sides, and you could always see the line, and it just I don't know.
Shiver down with Windex trying to get back.
And if you scratch it, all you gotta do is put it in the sun for a couple hours.
Yeah, my buddy's car, and they did it. They went to Walmart, and the guy tried to key his Challenger. He had the whole car wrapped in that clear. He was freaking. He parked it in the sun, man, and it went away.
Like, where the hell is...
I thought it was bullshit, but my brother-in-law did it. And he goes, here, watch this. And I'll be damned. It was gone.
Yeah, it's, my trail boss, my Chevy trail boss, I had that done all the way down the sides. It was black, and it would go away, or if it didn't, you can take a heat gun out there and just run it over real light, and it would go away.
Cool shit, man. You know, if you told me that you had anything like that 20 years ago, I'd have laughed at you.
I didn't know stuff like happened like that even 20 years ago. I think things didn't even happen like that. There's other ways it happened.
Yeah, old Ford paint rusting off your car.
Right.
Or old Pontiacs with a clear coat just peel right off after 3 years.
Well, how about this?
Have you seen if they had any 1320s? Any on the lots? I'm trying to find a 1320 right now.
I'll paint any car for $49.95.
And look, there was the other special edition. I did not see any of those, though. I've seen a bunch of, whenever you see where it doesn't have the bumblebee on them, and if it says 392, that's generally pretty close to it. So I did see a few of those.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, they move things around and they hide them. Generally, what they've just said is if they put a 392 on the side, it's almost the same. If they put the bumblebee on the side, then yeah, not so much. I always look for, if I'm going to get a Scat Pack, I want it to say 392. I don't want the bumblebee. Just because I want the faster performance package in it.
Then the one that just has the straight performance to follow.
No, you have no idea. And, it's like back in the day, let's say, let's go to like Chevrolet, the Camaros. You can buy an RT or an LS, whatever. They all have the 350s in them. But if you bought the Z28, they took all that nonsense, heavy shit out of the car, and they made it faster. That's the same thing with let's say a Challenger RT. If you buy the Scat Pack, it's got the bigger motor in it, it's lighter, and it's got the bigger motor. Now, let's go one step further, and you go to, let's say, a TA or a Daytona. They take more weight off, and they do a different, tune on the motor. So you're getting faster, a lighter weight, and then now you go to, like Dave just said, the 1392s, they're even faster and lighter. And I've found those 1392s have been, they have been not marked with the Scat Packs. They've always had the 392s on the side instead of the Bumblebee.
Separate.
Yeah, because that's not a Scat Pack. That's the symbol for the Scat Pack with the B. 1320s don't even come with the rear seat. They just come with a rear seat delete.
Yeah, kind of like the Demon.
Oh boy. So a lot of options.
Oh man, it's such a damn shame that they just, what was it? What was it? 5 years ago that CEO was like, "Oh, we're the Brothers Speed. We're here. We're back in this muscle power. We're gonna be here." And then all of a sudden they dissed us again.
Yeah, and 5 years from now will be electric. You need a Tesla.
Danger, Will, danger.
There's a lot going on, man. There's almost a forced takeover going over. There's a bunch of Berkshire Hathaway, the hell's his name? He's looking at trying to buy Dodge and Ram. And there's talks of Elon Musk even getting involved because he has a carbon credit. So Elon Musk bought Dodge and Ram and just let Jeep stay with Stellantis, he could build 1,000 horsepower cars getting 8 miles a gallon because he's got all those carbon credits in his name because he builds electric cars.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Oh my God! Yeah, he the Mr. Electric Car guru. He wants to keep, and he loves Dodge. I read the whole story about that. He's thinking about it. I think Jeep needs to go separate, kind of like Dodge, not Ram did earlier. I think